So the topic for tonight was about conditional relationships. I can't remember what prompted it, but in thinking about it, I've seen how it's been so prevalent through all my life. And just before we came on the call, because I was doing some thinking about it earlier, and then just before I started it, I was like, oh, it's all been hung on an idea that I'm a better person if I can help somebody else be a better person. So there's been this really worthy idea in the center of it all that says, I know something that you don't, or I can help you in some way that you don't know you can be helped. And I'll be a really nice and good and worthy person if I help you change your experience of the world. And so all of that looking fixed and solid has made it look like there's a definite fixed solid person out there that needs my help. And if only they knew this, then they'd be okay. And I see it through my work and through my personal relationships. So when I was training leaders to be better leaders, it came from, oh, well, yes, you see, I know all this stuff about leadership and how to be a good leader, and you don't, so you need to learn it, you need to see all this. When I came into this understanding, initially there was a sense of, oh my God, this is life-changing, and oh my God, now everybody needs to know it, and kept telling people, my children being the best example of the resistance you get when you try and tell people where their experience is coming from, and the kind of la 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 response that came on the other end of that. All from an idea of, oh, I now know this thing that you don't know, and I have to tell you because poor you don't get it. But I've also seen it with my husband, where it looked like he's being controlling when actually there was a Helen here thinking I should be in control and I should be able to do what I want, and he shouldn't be telling me what to do or what we're doing, or I don't know what colour we're going to paint the wall, or whatever the thing was. All of it came from a temporary idea that there's a me here. I know, I definitely have an answer. I definitely should be in control. I definitely know the right way to do this. And they don't, and I need to tell them, I need to help them. And as I say, it can come from such a supposedly good place. It can come from an intention to help and an intention to, help them have a better life. But really, at the very, very core of it is an insecurity. Because, and let me take an example with somebody who, so there's a work colleague where the way she did things looked so different to the way I did. So using lots of words to say something when I kind of thought you could probably have said that in 3, actually. Not being reliable, running over time with clients, which looked terrible. All sorts of different things that just to this being looked like danger. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't waffle. Don't be unreliable. Don't waste time. Don't run over time, because then we'll be late for the next thing. All these were like danger, danger, danger in the Helen experience. And so in my efforts to make me feel better, we've been taught, change the world, change what's out there. So it looks like, oh, I need to change her and then I'll be okay. Because if I can just get her to be reliable and good at timekeeping and be more succinct, then we'll all be okay. But there's so much confusion in that, because all I was doing was fighting a shadow. I was coming up with an idea, which created an idea of a problem out there, and then trying to fix that idea with other ideas, and causing so much tangle and confusion in the process. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If it looks like it works, it's coincidence, because it's not how change happens. And in fact, the more I've seen that I'm okay in every experience, the more I can be with another in whatever their experience is. And in fact, I was with a client today where she was telling me about her situation, and it wasn't a terrible, terrible situation. Like, it was kind of normal work frustrations and relationship frustrations. But I remember sitting there, there was a momentary flash of, and you're okay. Like almost like I thought, I don't know what I'm going to say next. I don't know where this conversation's going to go, because I can't see anything that you need. I can't see anything that needs to change with this. And then words did come out, and that's kind of what happens. But none of it from an idea that you need to be fixed or you need to be changed. So it's like the analogy, I think, if we talked about putting goggles on in this conversation before, I know Paul, you and I talked about it a bit, but it is like we temporarily put on cracked glasses. And so now the world looks cracked. And we think we're maybe cracked a bit as well. We've got some broken bits. And we try and fix the world. We try and paper over the cracks out there, when the cracks are just here. They're just thought glasses that have been put on temporarily. Hence the impossibility to fix them. All we need to do is take them off. We see clearly, and we see that, oh yeah, there was nobody broken out there. It was just here. And then that's when we act from love. That's when we act from clarity. That's when we act from, I guess, seeing the whole of this in this moment, because the cracked glasses are past thoughts and imagined terrible futures correlated to old stories. They're not actually telling us anything about this moment now.